All right, it's Bill here, and here's my thoughts on a 2-1 loss to the Carolina Hurricanes. You might be surprised by this, but I'm not going to be coming on overly negative on this game, other than a couple points. First of all, I'm going to look at Sheldon Keefe. How in the world do you start TJ Brodie? How? Did Simon Benoit or, well, I'm not going to call it Connor Timmins because Leila Bushkin went for Timmins. What did Simon Benoit do against the Oilers and the Capitals that you thought was not good enough? Just asking for a friend. Tell me what the reasoning behind. The only reason that Brodie's in the lineup is because he gets paid money, and you don't want to embarrass the GM, although the GM didn't sign him. At the end of the day, TJ Brodie's on the last year of his contract. I'm going to say this about TJ Brodie. He did really, really well for the first 3-4 years of that contract. I would say probably end of last season into the playoffs, that's where he started to erode. He has completely eroded this year. So, okay, this happens. And there's coaches that deal with it appropriately. When you have you don't play the game to put the name in the lineup. You play the game to goddamn win it. You had less of a chance of winning it by putting Brodie in over Benoit. Showed on the first goal, didn't it? And then you partner him with Jake McCabe. Now, if you can spell stupid with... I thought stupid was spelled S-T-U-P-I-D. I think it's spelled K-E-E-F-E. Are you stupid? Play him with friggin' a right-hand defenseman, put him on the left side. No, you put Brodie on the right side with McCabe on the left side. In the acts of stupidity in the world, that's up there. That's up there. Moronic. How was McCabe and Benoit playing? Not bad. I didn't even yell at Jake McCabe. Although I wanted to. I could yell at him a lot tonight. He got a primary assist. Or secondary assist. I think it was another pass. You got to be kidding me. Starting Brodie over Benoit. The goal is to win the goddamn game. So now, Leaf fans, here's what we know is going to happen. Brodie will be in game 1 of the playoffs, and we'll probably lose it, and then we'll take him out after that. So we're going to get a 1-game loss because Keith's worried about benching a guy who's got a name. Beautiful. I'm just looking forward to it. Second, while I'm on a little bit of a rant here, starting a game with John Tavares is not bright. It's not bright. It's stupid. K-E-E-F-E, stupid. You just started 2 straight games with Matthews. How did it go? How'd it go? Oh, we scored right away and had a pretty good shift against Edmonton. We start Tavares, and 66 seconds into the game, we're down 1-0. Can you stop starting him? When you're on the road, they're going to put their best lineup up against Tavares, eh? Eh? That's what happens, you know? Coach sees Tavares and goes, oh, ooh, ow. Or Jarvis or whoever. Carolina's got a good damn team. You cannot start Tavares to start a game. You just can't. Oh, he's got hard-working wingers? Yeah, Nylander, hard-working? Jesus Christ. I'd rather you start David Kampf's line, for God's sakes. John Tavares to start a game is idiotic. You've done it twice. The team scored with nearly in a minute. Could you stop doing that? Put Tavares on the wing. Hide him and then throw him on a power play. Oh, it's for you Johnny T lovers tonight because he's scored points, Bill. He's been getting a lot of points because he's playing with great teammates and blah, 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 blah. Here is my friend Johnny T's lineup tonight. It's a beauty. I'm going to go back to who's the Raptors coach. I forget the goddamn Raptors coach. But he was talking about a guy having a game. It was zeros across the board. Here we go. Johnny T, 21 minutes and 12 seconds of ice time. 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 points, 0 plus minus, 0 shots on net. Shots on goal, 0 penalty minutes, 0 hits, 0 blocks. 0. 21 minutes of ice time, 0. Johnny T is going to be put him on the wing, please. I beg. Put him on the wing. He cannot hurt you on wing. He hurt you at center. He hurt you. Okay, now that I've got into my little rant about the game, let me get into some of the things I thought. First of all, Carolina is a fantastic team. You're playing on a back-to-back. I'm not going to expect the greatest effort in the history of man. I just don't expect stupidity like putting Brody in the lineup over Benoit and starting John Tavares. Those are just stupid. You can prevent stupidity from happening. But in terms of work ethic, I thought for the most part, the Leafs were good. Here's who was really, really good. Wall. Wall is the better goalie than Samsonov. He just is. Now, am I worried that Samsonov's getting game 1? You're damn right I am. Wall's got in the back of the back-to-back, the second game. Now, he played against Washington. I didn't think he played fantastic against Washington, but he was fantastic tonight. Yes, the first goal went underneath his arm, but there's a tad bit of a screen there. And your second goal is a power play goal that banked off of Jake McCabe. So Jake McCabe, if I think about, what was Jake McCabe's night? Oh, he was -1. He had 1 shot on net. I don't think so. I think he had 1 goal and 1 assist. Way to go, Jake. Hey, 1 goal, 1 assist for Jake McCabe. Wrong effing team. But well done, sir. 1 goal, 1 assist. Playing with Brody. Was Brody's night. 17 minutes. He had zeros all the way across the board like someone else I know. Our defenseman, 0 hits and 0 blocks. 17 minutes. The only thing difference between him and Tavares, -1. Brody. Brody. Even Timothy Liljegren had 3 hits. I'm looking at the board, which I disagree with vehemently, but whatever. Anyways, it didn't appear the defenseman threw a hit other than Edmondson, and Benoit would have threw some hits, for sure. Anyways, after those 2 goals, he didn't give up the next one. Breakaways, 2-on-1 advantages, point-blank shots. He was awesome. I will also say Frederik Andersen was awesome at the other end. He made some beauty saves. The Leafs started pouring it on again. The Leafs don't like playing 60 minutes. They played about 47, I would say, tonight. They played all right. They played decently. They went up against a good team and played all right. And they ended up with a Nicholas Robertson, who, by the way, will get benched for the next game because he was giving the puck away and nobody's business. You know, we hold like kids that are 22 accountable, but when you're 32, you're good. You can do whatever the hell you want. Because the first goal, let me get in the first goal. That is TJ Brody mishandling a puck like he's never done that before, with Jake McCabe behind the back pass out in front of our own net to the wrong team. But do those guys get held accountable? No. So we're going to hold the guy who scored a goal on a nice play by Matthews, and it was a good, I don't know whether it wasn't a second assist. It was a hell of a play on the boards to get the puck freed up. And we're going to hold Nicholas Robertson accountable because he gave the puck away that led to a scoring chance, but didn't go in the net. But the guy who got a goal and an assist for the wrong team, he's fine. Good. Leave him in the lineup. Good. He's fine. Fine. I thought Robertson was just trying too hard tonight, but at the end of the day, he scored. Matthews had 7 shots on net. He deserved a goal. There was one shift where he shot it between his legs. It's just insane. And the save he made on the side of the net, Anderson played really, really good. Now, what are you going to do? You lose 2-1. They brought it in. I thought the last period, they didn't get a shot on net for a while, but then they started to bring it, and Anderson was there. I thought Wall played fantastic. He is our #1 goalie. And for some reason, we want TJ Brody in the lineup and starting John Tavares. That's how you can sum up this game. It's ridiculous. It just makes no sense. If Carolina would have won this game, it didn't surprise me. Back to back. I think Carolina might have gone back-to-back too, but I think they played their game like in the afternoon or something. No, actually, the Hurricanes did not play on Saturday. So they're sitting at home waiting. They played on Friday night. So they're going to have a little bit more jump. The Leafs were right on a plane after a game against Edmonton, which is pretty emotionally charged, and really gave up the lead. You know, for that part, I thought the Leafs weren't horrible. I wasn't sitting there disappointed. I wasn't, other than seeing John Tavares start the game, and anyone that was around the general 3-kilometer area of my house would have heard my thoughts on that starting lineup before the puck was dropped. Then when they're singing the anthem and I'm seeing Tavares on the ice, I'm thinking, this is never going to be good. It's not going to be good. But anyways, this week I believe they play Tuesday against the Devils at home. So that'll be the next game. Hopefully they can get a couple wins. I think they got a couple games at home this week. Washington Devils, and I think they go to Buffalo on Saturday. So hopefully a good week. There's an opportunity to catch the Bruins for home ice advantage, or you're not going to catch Florida. Bruins for home ice advantage, whatever. Doesn't matter. We've had the home ice advantage against Bruins a couple times and it hasn't worked out. So anyways, cheers. Hope everyone has a great week. Bye.